good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing a story time on my last year playing football. But, you know, before we get into that, I just wanna say I would really love and appreciate if you go in the description below and go click the link and go mess with my boy 2preem.beats. My boy just dropped a beat tape and it's on fire. So if you're an artist, go check him out. He got you on the beats. He's one of the best upcoming beat makers that I know. So go check him out in the description below. Go like his videos, go subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into the story time. I'm gonna start this story just because this will be a multiple part story time. So I'm gonna start this story time with 2 practices before the first game. You know, the practice on the Tuesday was going good. It was like a normal practice until we get to the end. So we had to roll down this hill. The thing was, this hill, it's like got snakes, like all kinds of things in this hill. We weren't trying to roll on that hill. You feel me? So we ain't do it. But looking back, we really should have, because the next practice was what you would call a boot camp. And this next practice is supposed to be a walkthrough day. It's on a Wednesday. We played on Thursday, and the day before was a walkthrough day. So we don't expect nothing of it. We expect just to walk through plays and like have an easy day. That's just not what happened at all. Like, not in the slightest. So we get there. You know, we always got to practice early, mess around, do stuff before practice started. So practice starts. And mind you, he told us the day before to bring running. Sorry for that, got a call mid-recording, but like I said, he told us to bring running shoes. We were all like, all right, because we ain't know what was finna happen. He just said, bring running shoes. So practice starts. It was like, I don't even remember what time practice started, because it was still summer. School hadn't even started yet. So we get over there to a completely different part of the field, because we practice on a set part of the field. He brings us over where the bleachers at, which, if I'm good enough, I'll put a picture right here where it looked like. And like, yeah, we just go there. He telling us like basically what we finna do, because it was a boot camp practice. Like, you don't even know what to say about it. It's just boot camp. Nothing like a football practice was. So first, you had to go over to the bleachers, and there were these kegs that we had to take with us and hold it above our head. Now, some people might be listening to this and say that's easy. These kegs, when I tell you they was heavy, they was heavy. These motherfuckers heavy. So basically, and not only did we have to take them, we like, if you didn't hold it above your head, he basically was saying you had to restart. And we went back there. We were like, I ain't restarting. I know I ain't hold it above my head the whole time. And I think you had to go 3 times, like, to complete the thing. I don't remember. It's been a while. But that's not the only thing we had to do. Now, the next one, not even that really hard. You go over to the tires. Like, there's different tires that they jump in and out of the tires. Not a big deal. And then there was one more section we had to do up downs. Not that hard itself. The way I'm describing it, it makes it seem easy. It wasn't easy at all. It was hard as hell. Like, just carrying them kegs took so much out of you. It, like, your core, it hurt your core, your arms, all of it. Then you'd have to go over it and jump in the tires, so it killed your legs. So basically, we're done with that part. When he finally said, okay, we're done with this part, we gotta go to the track. Now, if I remember correctly, he said we had to run a mile, and on the track, skill guys ain't get as long as us linemen. I remember that. And I don't even remember, we had like 8 minutes. Linemen had, it was something like 5, 8, I don't even remember. Skill guys had like 4 minutes to do it. And I think 1 mile around the track like 3 times around. That took all that you had out of you. It took everything you had doing that, because you already was over here taking the kegs up and down the bleachers, which you just seen the bleachers if I'm smart enough to remember to put a picture in. You had to go all the way on the bleachers, so then you had to run the track, and that killed me. That took all I can't speak. For me, that took everything I had. I barely could make it over there to the part where we would go next. And what's crazy is this practice ended how the last one was supposed to end. We had to roll down that hill. We rolled down that hill. And if we would have rolled down that hill, this whole boot camp experience, everything wouldn't have happened. But really looking back at these 2 practices, it shaped how this season would go. Cause like I'm finna say in the next videos of this, cause this is gonna be a multi-story time video. This would shape how this season would go, big time. I really didn't even realize it until I started writing the script for this. Cause you'll see, the season had a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of fun moments, bad moments. We're gonna get in all into them. So, with that being said, before we end it, I just want to say it took a minute for me personally to get back to that locker room at the end of practice. I ain't even gonna lie, because the practices was like 3 hours, I think. I don't know, it might have been longer, it might have been shorter, I don't know. But that being said, thank you so much for accidentally click the off button on the little remote I got for the phone. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Remember, go check out 2 Preem Dot beats in the description below. Stay tuned for the next video, because it's going to be another one of these ones. This is going to be a long story time. So, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.